Requests for your time are flooding in all the time through phone, via email, through chats, through messages, or in person. When you decide to say no to a request, you have time to do something else. So you have a unique opportunity to decide how to spend your time. To stay productive and to minimize stress, you have to learn the art of gently saying no. Why do we struggle to say no? It is essential for us to recognize why it is so difficult for us to say no. So let's delve into the reasons. Reason number 1, disease to please. Often we have the intention to maintain our image of being a nice person to everyone around us, leading us to say yes every time. State of confusion. When the request falls in the gray area where you are not able to decide on spot whether the request fits your core values and is inside your boundaries or not. Fear to disappoint others. Fear that it can hurt, anger, or disappoint the person you are saying no to. The urge to avoid conflict or confrontation. If you hope to work with that person in the future, you would want to have a good relationship with that person, and saying no in a wrong manner could destroy that. Fear of being rejected. We don't want to come across to be unkind or selfish to someone, leading us to getting rejected by him or her to an opportunity later as a consequence. Strategies to handle saying no. There are strategies that will guide you to handle saying no and at the same time be polite. Be self-aware. Know what you stand for. Figure out your boundaries and which lines not to cross. Have a clarity on your core values. When you have set your priorities right, no comes as a natural response to anything that does not align with your core values. Know the value of your time. It is important to understand that every one of us has limited time, energy, and resources. So not only you have to say no to things that you don't want to do, but you also got to say no to less important things that you want to do. When you know your commitments, you will be able to ration your time, energy, and resources to important requests. And this is a big step. Be unapologetic for guarding your time. Instead of using the construct, I am sorry but, use the construct, thanks for considering me for the request. However, I won't be able to. It may seem polite, but apologizing makes your argument weaker, making it difficult to communicate your reason to the person in the right way. Be responsible with your yeses. There is a saying that goes by, say what you mean and mean what you say. Say yes to a request when you mean it, and then be authentic about completing the request. Saying no to your boss. This is the most difficult part among all, and it may seem that saying no to a request by your boss would imply that you can't handle the work. However, it is quite the opposite. When you explain your boss about the list of commitments that you already have, and taking on the new request would possibly hamper your productivity, it shows the clarity of your mind and your awareness towards your current work commitments. The discussion might further go on depending on the criticality of the new request, but you have already set the right tone and raised the bar in terms of the quality of the discussion. And this would make you instantly gain respect in your boss's eye and help in building a long-term and thriving relation. So these points will guide you to utilize your time in an effective manner by accepting only the requests that will actually benefit you.